Vermiglio, how do you begin to analyse that game? Because the weather is pretty atrocious.
It's not a game of football. I don't think it's a game that you can analyse. I felt sorry for the lads. It's one of those games where you're just trying to get through to the end, regardless of the score. And if you can get something out of it, then great. But it's not a game of football. The conditions spoilt it. The pitch was terrible because of the conditions, and I'd go as far as to say it was unsafe, particularly in the last 20 minutes. You know, players trying to pass the ball, it's getting stuck. There's lads having a scuffle near the side. Nothing but admiration for all the players, really, for everyone, including Farsley, because it's not a day for football. It's a day for just boom. You know, you boom and you kick it as hard as you can, and you try your best to get something, because it's not proper football. At the end of the day, we've got ourselves a point, and we'll take it. But there's no debrief at the end. It's get a shower, let's go, because there's nothing that you can do to analyse that. If anyone wants to see what Chorley football team are about, you don't watch that game back. So it's credit to them. They've got a point, and they've been in a rut. They've got their point, and new managers come in. So fair play. But nothing but admiration for our players. I think it's a shame in the first half, when the conditions weren't as bad, we conceded goals goals that were disappointed to concede, but then they've shown the character to get back in. They scored the third goal, which just wasn't enough in the end, and we've conceded from the cross that's come in. But look, I'm not criticising anyone, because they've put an absolute a tremendous amount of effort into that performance, and we just need to get ourselves ready now to go on Tuesday.
Yeah, we can tell by the way you're sort of stuttering to speak a little bit how cold it is, and also with the camera work as well. There was it's not very nice, is it? Plus points though, kind of all double figures for the season now in goals.
Yeah, what a good couple of goals. I thought Brad was excellent today, to be fair to him. He started quite slowly with us, he'd be the first to admit, but he got going today, and I thought he did particularly well in the first half. And then Connor's got a goal. We could have scored 2 or 3 goals, I thought, in the second half as well. There was one that bounced, we got a toe on it and it came out, and we've had a shot. It was just a bit of a melee, but I've played in a few games like this, and it's just horrible. It's horrible to watch. I'm freezing. There's the conditions in the touchline as well aren't great, but the lads they've got through it. They've seen it through. We've managed to get a point on the road. So pleased for them all, and obviously pleased for Connor to get to those double figures.
Yeah, we'll wrap this up quickly then, mate. Obviously we had a vocal support here again today, and we'll need it again Tuesday night when we're back home against Spennymoor. The supporters
have been brilliant. They really have. Especially since Christmas, I suppose, they've been really, really, really vocal, and the lads have commented on it regularly, and again today. And it does get you through. It's not football that gets you through on these days. It is that camaraderie, and that roll your sleeves up. You've just got to battle it out and see it through. And thankfully, with the help of supporters, we were able to do that today. And we've got a tough. Doesn't get any easier. We've got Spennymoor now, who are mixed fortunes this season. Byrne and John, who I know relatively well, who will come to Chorley and try and give it their all to try and get 3 points. But we'll think about that when the lads have all showered, changed and refreshed, and tomorrow when they recover, and we'll start to think more about Spennymoor. But now it's about recovery, making sure that they're in best possible shape possible.